Hi, I'm Rick.
I'm Dan.
I'm George.
I'm Jake.
And we are Queer Magnolias,
the podcast.
In each episode,
We're going to talk about everything from growing up queer in the South
To the issues affecting our community today.
with a little bit of fabulous sprinkled in along the way,
Join us for an all-you-can-eat buffet of queer joy,
mixed in with the occasional bitch fest.
But always served
With
with
the
the spiciest
spiciest tea.
Welcome back, y'all, to another exciting recording of Queer Magnolias.
Hi, Jake.
Hi,
Hey,
Jake.
everybody.
Hi, Dan. Hi, Rick.
Hello, y'all.
Hi, sweets. How are you?
Good.
It's so good to see you all. You're such beautiful faces.
Well, look at George's hair.
Wow.
It's my natural hair color.
This
it's-
week,
yeah.
this week,
Yeah.
Oh, don't
Sure.
worry, Rose. The rain won't wash it out.
not yet.
Dan, look who's talking.
You're a fine one to talk, Lucille.
I mean, he left me with 400 children and a crowd.
Well, this week I have no idea what the fuck we are recording because we have.
Honey, I never know. I'm like, where am I?
You know,
Am I late? Am I late? Am I late? Yeah.
I'm never late. I just don't know where I am.
just take your little pill, sweetie. Take your little pill.
Well, I
Let me
think I'm
watch
gonna
it
pass
down.
this off onto George here because we are. George is opening up a new segment. Maybe
Yes.
that we're going to start.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
from-
So I thought it'd be really fun if we had a series called Dealer's Choice, but we're going to call it Magnolia's Choice, which each of us can take a turn when we have an
Oh.
idea that we want to talk about, but we don't want to tell y'all what it is until we're actually recording.
I
So-
said,
Oh, I love this. Smartlist does this, but they do it with guests, not with topics, but with guests. And I think it's super fun. I love that.
And we do it our way.
we do it the Queer Magnolias way. I mean, I don't know who Smart Choice is, but we know who we are.
Yeah, smart choice. Okay, great.
Aren't there
That's
What
it.
was it, Smart what?
Smartlist. It's the podcast with Jason Bateman and Just Jack. What's his name? Sean.
Yeah.
Sean Mc-
Connery?
Yes,
Hey,
that one.
hey.
Yeah.
William,
buddy.
Sean William Scott?
John.
Yeah.
I mean, the old lady gets it occasionally.
And Will Arnett. Yeah.
No, she gets it occasionally.
I have to pay for it, but I still get it.
It's
God
been a
damn
minute
it.
since she got it occasionally, from what I've heard.
Money's been a little dry, sugar.
It's sugar. Okay, so I thought today would be very fun if we
Okay.
if we took a Southern pop quiz.
Oh, Lord, I'm out.
There,
No,
I'm
he's
not
not,
from the
honey.
South.
He can't be quiet that long, trout.
here is the thing, Jake, and I know you're not from the South, but you lived with me for so long.
Jake,
Yeah,
I'll text you. I'll
I
text you the
know
answer.
that you will have some of these answers, 1,000,000%. And
Okay.
I cannot take credit for this. There is a social media person that I follow who is Landon Talks. His actual name is Landon Bryant. He lives in Laurel, Mississippi. He's an art teacher. And he is so incredibly funny. And he did this on his social. And I thought, Landon, I'm taking this to the Magnolias. So
And
we are going to take Landon's Southern Pop quiz.
Bring
And
it on.
so a few of them are, you have to answer them. And a few of them are multiple, or like fill in the blank. So are you ready? Are you ready for a pop quiz?
Yes.
okay.
I always excelled at pop
I-
quizzes.
I feel like this should be a front porch episode and I should have a cocktail.
Girl,
Well, honey, you
get your
had-
drink.
I didn't hear the
Yes.
creaking of the door.
That's because it's still burnt down.
We earled up the door, honey. It don't squeak no more.
All right. Are y'all
All right.
ready? Are y'all ready?
Bring it on.
How are we gonna
honey,
do
I
this?
was
Like-
born ready.
I'm
was
ready now.
born
Let's do
ready.
it, honey.
Are we going to answer this one at a time as a group? How are we?
Hell no, I'm going first.
I guess just yell it out or raise your hand. I don't know how this works either. We are all in new territory. Number one, what does it mean when the devil is beating his wife?
It's a thunderstorm.
I don't know, honey. I was a Christian. The devil doesn't appear at my house. Go on, Jake, your turn.
It usually means my turn.
spousal abuse.
What did you say?
Spousal abuse.
It's illegal, I'm sure, in 48 states. 2 of them, Mississippi, whatever. Go ahead.
So honestly, I don't know.
It usually means that it's my night and she needs to step back, bitch.
This is gonna go well. I can already tell. So I think I maybe heard this twice in my life growing up, and it's when it's actually sunshine. The sun is shining, but it's also raining.
I knew it. I knew it had something to do with the storm.
So let's talk about Southernism.
Yeah,
So
well, that's
in
what this
this-
is about.
well, so in the South, if the sun is out and it's raining, it will rain it at the exact same time tomorrow. And
Is
it
that
always
true?
does. It always does.
Is that
Yes.
true outside the South?
I don't know about those people. I mean, we like them and I'm glad they listen to us, but I don't know nothing about their geography. I only know about mine.
What about
Is that
here?
outside the white household?
There was a different set of whites. I mean, it
Listen.
rains at a different time over there.
If you cut the grass around your house with pinking shears, you are protected from the devil beating your wife.
Yeah, Mama knew.
There you go.
Mama knew.
Look me in the eye and tell me these aren't pink and shit.
Honey, I love my mama, but you know what? I'm gonna have a lot of things to talk to her about in the next life.
Yes, honey.
Sure I will.
And you got a lot of things to talk to a therapist about in this one, honey.
That's what we're doing this podcast, girlfriends.
That's right.
Here we be.
Therapy.
All right, number 2. Rick,
Yeah.
I feel like you got half a point on that. Everybody else, no.
Yeah, no, I didn't get shit off that one.
I will say this
I'll
about
put a
this
little
one.
ticker. I'll put a little ticker
Yeah,
up in
yeah.
the corner in the
Keep
video.
All
score,
right,
exactly.
come on.
We should do that, and then whoever gets the most points in the end wins.
A little fister in the corner. What was that?
That's what you win.
That's right.
This one, I don't know. I did not.
Right
know.
now I'm here. Right now I'm here.
It's a start. You got to start somewhere.
Sorry, this is
Oh,
gonna go
George.
spectacularly well, George.
It's gonna
Sorry.
go great.
Sorry in advance.
Number 2, what does it mean if I say I'm having a come apart?
Okay.
I mean, I've come undone.
It means
mental
your
breakdown
yoga
of sorts.
pants weren't as good as you thought they were.
I feel like you can both stop. Jacob got it right. You're having a mental breakdown.
Yeah, it is. It must be. Right?
Now, I never heard that. Did y'all ever hear that growing up?
I
I've
did
never
not
heard
hear
it.
that.
That is clearly a Mississippi thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, is that a state still?
It is, yes.
Number
Okay.
3, Dan, this is for you.
Okay.
I am having a come to Jesus meeting. Is that a meeting you want to attend?
No.
No, ma'am. No. I got a full fist on that one. I got full fist on that one.
It's like when they did an intervention with Rick, it was not pretty.
No,
It was a come to Jesus meeting.
it was not an altar call or revival.
Honey, at my age,
Summer-
I can go
Summer
to the
Bible
altar.
school.
Honey, at my age, I can go for an altar call. I just can't get down on my knees very
See?
often.
She can
Unless
get down
somebody's
there. She
gonna
just
help-
can't get up. Yeah.
Right? I mean, unless there's some little cute man to help me up.
The hips.
Helps me up.
All right, number 4. If I
So
said,
wait. I'm just going to do a really quick tally on the votes. Jake and I both have one fist, and I have a half a fist. All right.
no, Dan
And-
got come to
The
Jesus.
last one.
Oh,
The
so
last-
we all have one
We all
fist.
have-
So just, I mean, everyone knows, and this is one of the wonderful things about Rick is so creative, he just can't count. I just love that though, because
No.
that's what I do.
You're
Well,
the accountant, sweetie.
I'm the
That's right.
accounting person. Come on. But I love that. Go on, girl. What's up for 4, George?
Number 4.
Oh,
If I said she's a mess, am
uh-huh.
I referring to
You're
the
referring to
physical?
Rick. To Rick. Sorry. Go
If
ahead.
I said Rick's a mess, am I
Uh-huh.
referring to the physical state of her home or her general vibe?
Oh, it's the
General
general vibe,
vibe.
baby.
Yes, yes, yes.
I think that's full fist for everyone.
Yes.
Number 5.
Yes,
If your neighbor's house is catty corner to you,
My mama wins this one. I got this one. It's on me. I got it. It means that it's at an angle. It's 45 degrees from
Yep,
you.
exactly.
My mama all day with the catty corner. Fuck.
Okay, not only your mother, Rick, you. So Rick comes into my apartment. He's like, "Well, Dan, we could move this over here."
Catty corner.
Yeah.
Rick's always done. Let's put it on an angle, and I am so OCD. It's got to be in a row. It's got to be in
see.
a line.
That's my
Cannot
mama.
be on- it's not
That is
your
my mama.
It's you.
That is my mama shining through in my jeans. Let me tell you. Catty corner. Those are
Cool.
catty corner jeans, honey.
which apparently some people in the South call it kitty corner.
Yeah,
And,
but
and some people call it cattywampus.
well, there is.
I feel like that might be a little
Cattywampus is
bit
different.
Yeah, that might be a little different.
I think
Cattywampus is like
cattywampus is. It was trying to
Not
be, and it
not
fell
my
off.
family. Not my family.
Well,
They-
your family already has issues.
Well, I
Can I
won't argue
count
that.
the ways? Can I count the ways?
I will not argue that.
I do like
Catty-
cattywampus though. That sounds-
That's a great word. It's
I
like
think cattywampus is so fun, though. I mean, it sounds like you want to be involved in it.
any word that has like an abundance of like syllables and like
punch
consonants
to
you
it.
want. Like, yes, you
Oh,
want.
Sassafras, yes. I don't even think I like sassafras. I just like the word.
It's a great word. I don't even know what it is, but it's a great word.
I don't
They
think
make root
it's-
beer out of it.
Root beer,
But
right?
if it tastes like licorice, I'm all in.
Wait, or is that sarsaparilla?
Sarsaparilla is
that-
a soda brand. And it's made from sassafras.
Is,
Root beer.
is sarsaparilla a thing though? I thought that was just a.
I think it's like
soda.
carnation.
Right.
It's a company.
It's a
company.
drag queen from a husky.
Well, woo, Lord have
Miss Sarsaparilla, honey.
Exactly. All right.
cross the railroad tracks.
Number 6.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
If I told someone to quit being ugly, do I mean they should do something about their physical appearance, or am I promoting a behavioral change?
Well, who are we talking to first?
I mean,
In
number
general,
2.
in general, it's a behavioral change for sure, but it really depends on who you're talking to. Because there's some days, honey, that this one walks into my house. I'm like, you need to stop being ugly.
you need to catch yourself, bitch. You know what? You have to come down the stairs.
How dare
eventually.
you cross this threshold looking like that, girl? Get out.
Oh, catty cornered in my house.
I'm gonna cattywampus her across the throat.
Because I feel like in the South, we would never really say to someone, you should fix your physical appearance to their face.
To their face. No.
Yeah, not
That's
to
right.
their
We were
face.
raised right, honey. We were raised right.
We just talk
Exactly.
to their back, honey.
Exactly. I would say, damn.
mean, look
did
at-
you
Ooh,
see?
girl.
Exactly.
You didn't hear. Don't you tell her I said this, and you didn't hear it from me.
That's the truth right there. honey. But Lord,
You can
have
also ask the question, like,
mercy.
You decided to wear that shirt.
Well,
Aren't
that
you,
is,
Jake,
aren't you
tell that.
adventurous?
well, you really did choose to wear that today.
You did that, yes,
Mhm.
yes.
All right,
You
look at
left
you
your
showing
home-
up here in that.
Right? You left your home
Okay.
picking that.
So, we also like to say, oh, I could never get away with that.
Or my favorite,
Right.
or my favorite. Oh, I just didn't know they could do it that way.
Okay.
What's number 7?
Number 7's one that I also had never heard of. So if y'all
Okay,
do,
get on.
we're all from different parts of the state. Jake, you're from California, so who knows? Maybe you'll know it. I did not know this. What does all stove up mean? And does it have anything to do with the kitchen appliance?
I've never heard that either, but I would think that if I were gonna, I don't know, modernize is the right word. I would mean like man up, bring it forward. What do you got to say? What do you mean by that? Tell me, like step up.
All right. Well, that's a good guess. Dan, do you have a guess?
Well, I do because I've never heard that either. But
No.
I mean, I know that when you throw coals on the fire, you shovel up. So I'm thinking maybe it's like, do you bring it up? Do you like make it flame up? I'm not really sure. Like I said,
Jake, do you want to guess?
So I'm thinking like if it's all stoves up, like all the fires are up, and you just kind of bringing it up to a whole
Got
other
your
level.
ire up.
Yeah.
right.
Who gets the fist?
None of y'all.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, God damn it.
what's the stovepipe, girl? What's going on with the
Yeah.
stove?
So it means that you're sore and stiff, like you've been working in the garden all day and you're bent over and you've got
So
like
it's post fist.
So what?
Sorry, I'll
what
edit that out.
No, don't edit it. I like that. So what was the question originally, George?
just what does the term all stoved up mean, and does it have anything to do with the kitchen appliance, which it does not. Stoved
All
up.
stoved
I don't
up.
get that.
I guess
I'm
it
not
means like you
getting
know
it.
how I think back in the day. This is my guess. You know, stoves had that giant big like your
A
stiff,
pipe. I like a pipe.
yeah, giant and stiff. You get it, right?
Yeah.
Yes. All right. So what's next, darling?
Number 8. What
Yeah.
happens to it if it tumped over?
Well, we asked that of
It is
Dan
that-
about 2 hours ago, honey, but
I think I did that in San Diego a couple of days ago. My neck is still like fucked up. and
Are you
shit.
stoved up from in the neck?
I think I was stoved up and I tumped over.
Are you
So is it TUMPTED?
It's
How's
TUMPED. Tumped over.
KKPD?
KPPD.
Tumped over though. Tumped over. I mean, is it like
I'm gonna say slumped over, like
No,
fallen over.
I'm thinking bubbled over, right? Like
I am shocked at the two of you that you don't know this.
I think
Well,
it's your.
I have.
you
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead, Jake.
What's that?
I think it's you're super lit and you're drunk and you just conk over.
Well,
Conk over. Now, Conk I would have known. Seriously, Conk I would have known. George.
Anything with a "k," you would know.
Well, so it tumped over. The washing machine tumped over. It went from here to here.
Fell.
Oh.
So it just fell.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry. Can I see that visual again?
From here to here.
Here.
Well, that's what I said. It
It's-
slumped over.
It
Honey,
tumped
my
over.
washing machine tumped over the front porch and it fell out into the yard.
Exactly.
And then it caught on fire and burned it down. I know what
It
you
never
mean,
ca-
girl. I know
It
what you
never
mean.
catch,
No,
okay,
it
it never
fell off the-
catches
it-
on fire
Exactly,
because
it's full of water.
it has water in it.
But when it
Yeah.
falls off the porch, then we just fill it up with like
tumped over.
we fill it up with flowers. That's what we do in the South. We fill it up with flowers.
That's what we do with the flat tires and the toilets that we don't use
Yes,
anymore.
girl.
We put her in it.
Yes.
You know what?
That's what-
Honestly, a flower dresses up so much. I think we should do an entire episode on how do we dress up shit with a flower.
I mean, a petunia can do a lot, girl.
Petunia Pig is my girl.
I have a glass with
Oh,
petunia thanks to
God.
Rick.
You do? That's right. I forgot about that.
I do.
So
Uh,
what's number 9?
Number 9. Jacob, this is for you.
Okay.
This is a fill in the blank. Blank the light on, Miss Rachel.
Mhm.
So what is it, Jake?
If you get this one wrong, Jake, I swear to God, you're excommunicated.
I don't know. What is it, Jake?
Don't?
Seriously. No,
You gotta-
I don't.
Cut the lights on.
Honey,
Cut the lights
you gotta-
on, cut the
you
lights
gotta-
off.
Yes, of course you got to cut it on and cut it off.
Yes,
no.
ma'am. Cut the lights on, Miss Rachel.
Are we gonna
I
do
need to find my
windows in the
house
car?
shoes.
Are we gonna do windows in the car? Cause I got one of those, but okay. Cut the light on. Oh, I cut the light on and off all the time. Even now in Los Angeles, I'm like, cut that
Exactly.
light off.
Cut it
that
off.
I'm gonna pet that dog.
light-
She
I
is.
love that it works both ways too. It's either
Yeah,
Oh,
on,
yeah,
on
it's
or
cut
off.
it on or cut it off, right?
Exactly.
You're cutting the power on or you're cutting it off.
Cut it on.
Exactly.
See,
Exactly.
Look at Rick knowing about the power.
The power, honey.
Yeah.
Alexa has changed my life in so many ways. Nothing, girl. Nothing. Calm down.
Right. She should turn you off. I keep trying to.
All right. Are you
All right,
ready?
what? Yes.
You get into an elevator and you blank the button.
Mash the button.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that one.
She gets double penetration for that one.
Yes.
DP all the way. DP all
Yes,
the way.
yes, yes. You mashed the button, girl.
Yes,
I know
honey.
about the master button. I win that one.
Every
I
day,
can't
honey.
tell you how many elevators we have stepped in and she has said, mash the
Mash the
button.
button.
And they look at her like, what the fuck?
Right,
you
that's
about?
that's the truth right there. The truth has escaped out of her for once. Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's true.
Number
Like mash
11. Mash the button, honey.
I got it. I finally got a fist.
Girl, it has happened for you finally. All right. There's 2 more questions.
CC Peniston.
Okay.
CC Peniston has arrived, honey. Finally.
It has
Finally.
happened.
Yeah.
All right. There's 2 more questions. So number
Okay.
11. When you go outside, you blank the car.
Huh?
Mm.
You
go
crank the
outside,
car.
You
You crank
you
the
crank-
car.
car. Exactly. You don't start it, you crank it.
You crank the car.
We needed a little more on that.
Sorry, I
I
mean-
did
It,
anyway.
it goes back to the olden days when you used to actually have
Right.
to start the car in front of the car and you had to crank it.
I
Do the
get
crank
that,
in the front of the
but I
car.
know you did that, honey. But I mean, that was before me. For
Huh.
once in
Well,
my
it wasn't a
life.
car that I was cranking.
Dan just steps out and pushes the button and the car starts. He mashes the button.
I was gonna say yes. But have you been in his car? Because when he mashes that button, suddenly everything goes ding 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 ding
Yeah.
ding. ding. All the fucking alarms go off.
All
Like,
the buttons
Jesus.
come on. All the buttons come on.
And here's
That's
here's
what
my
happened.
favorite part of it. All them buttons cut on, And then
yeah.
and then he will look over and he'll be like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's fine. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's just making noise. It'll calm down in a minute."
We ain't gonna die from that. Not today.
Not today,
Yeah.
honey. She's
She ain't gonna-
fine. She ain't gonna tumble.
Right. That's true. Right there.
Back wheels all tumped over, but it's okay. We'll be fine.
You do all that, but you don't tump over.
Okay, the last question. Actually, I feel like there are two answers to this, so this is a little variable.
Ooh, is this
Okay.
like chicken pastries or chicken and
No,
No.
God no. 'cause
Chicken
there's only one answer to that question.
Okay.
ampersand.
I need you to run over to Mima's house and blank her to the store.
Carry her. Total.
Carrier.
Whichever one. It doesn't matter.
Exactly. Carry or totes. I need you to
Yeah,
carry me to
either
the
one.
store.
Carry
I've
me
never
to the
heard
store.
tote, but carry I've heard.
Oh, I have, honey. You need to tote her over there because she ain't gonna go over there on her own.
Yes, carry me to the store. And thank you, Landon, for these amazing questions.
Oh,
because
I
we-
love
Landon.
that.
Landon, you have made our day.
So I think Landon should come on our podcast and talk about some more things.
Oh,
Who
honey.
wants Landon?
Come with a list, girl. I'll come with
Right.
a fist. I'm gonna
Yes,
leave
listen.
it right there.
Yeah.
Let's ask
Okay.
this again. Who would like to have Landon not be fisted, just in case?
Just as a guest, me. I would love
I
fans.
mean, just as a guest. Thank you, Jake, because
Yeah.
I know Rick has a secret agenda, but the rest of us, yeah, okay,
A
whatever.
secret, girl. What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I'm
All
trying.
right, well-
I'm trying to keep a lid on it, honey. Keep a lid on.
Still on the
Yeah.
DL.
I'm gonna cut them lights off. I mean, I don't know what's happened.
Let's-
Carry
I'm a
him right
mouse.
on over that threshold.
And I'm gonna mash the button and say, "No, ma'am."
See.
tally up those scores. And
Yeah, who won?
I-
I
And the
have
winner
I have no
is-
idea. We'll post it in social because I lost count.
I think
Danny,
winner
you're
is
the
Todd.
mathematician here.
I'm pretty. I don't have to add today, honey. That's not what I do on this podcast.
So clearly, Landon Bryant won.
Yes,
Yeah.
I totally agree, and I love this because it's one of the things that every region has something different.
Yes, a
I can
colloquialism.
park my car in Boston, but I'm not in Boston, so I don't park my car. Everybody has something, so it's one of those things. It's like, oh, how fun!
Now she has a Boston accent.
Finally, I got the sword out, Mary.
Yeah, this-
There
There it
it is.
8 of them takes later, and I still can't say sword.
Yep, she's gonna park the car in Harvard Yard.
I'm a pocket on Harvard, Mass. Oi.
Say Merry Christmas, Eunice.
Merry Christmas, Eunice. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Okay, whatever. You know what? It's great because every time somebody takes all those takes, it entertains everyone
It
else,
does
doesn't
indeed.
it, George?
Until
are-
about 1 a.m, and then it's like, okay, bitch, I just need you to say the goddamn line so we can all fucking go home.
I'm gonna need you to cut it out, sweetheart.
Fuck you, I'm gonna mash the button.
Before I tump you over the side of this goddamn.
She showed up,
Jake.
tumped over, honey.
Jake, Jake, do you know how we can get rid of 2 of the other 2?
I can think
2 of the other 2. Okay.
Well, we just need to get rid of 2 down there, wherever they are.
Wherever they are in this
permanently.
Brady Bunch pitch.
I just got back from a mystery conference. Why not?
Listen, Clue.
Listen, Miss
Saturday-
Marple. Gotta be enough out of you, Miss Marple.
Over here, Miss White in the parlor with the candle.
Right.
Tumped over in the parlor with a candlestick.
As
pretty sure
usual,
it was
Miss
the
White
fist.
never knows what's going on. Somebody
Flames,
pass me a script.
All right, Jake, go take us home. honey.
get us out of here.
All right. Well, that was a lot of fun. Honestly, I think the winners are our listeners for putting up with our shit.
Oh, amen.
1000%.
Look at you bringing it
1000%.
home, baby. Look at you bringing it home.
Bringing it home. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on our lovely Queer Magnolias podcast. Well, it's so lovely to see you all again each week.
I mean, most of you.
Yeah, most.
Some of you.
And then we look
I
forward to
can't
seeing
see
you.
sorry, I can't see so well, but okay.
So none of you is what she's saying. Okay.
Listen, Meemaw.
It's time to
For
cut
bed.
the feed here.
Cut the feed. Exactly.
Cut out the lights and go to bed.
For our tump on over.
Bye, y'all.
All right, y'all. Take care.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Hey, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Queer Magnolias podcast. We all love you and the amazing support and feedback you have given us thus far. So much we need more. Well, we would love to hear more brilliant brainstorms from you magnificent Magnolias. So we highly encourage you to be included and find/follow us at Queer Magnolias on Twitter and at Queer Magnolias Podcast on Instagram and Facebook, if you haven't already. We would love to hear your comments and feedback, good or bad.
Wait, what?
Wait.
No.
Nobody wants their bad comments. Fuck
Excuse
that. Fuck off.
And you can listen to us on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcast, wherever the hell you're listening to us right now, or wherever you might find your podcast. All right. Until next time, Blossoms.